Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, the Ninja King, and today we're doing What If Deku with Izuru Kamukura, part 12. Yeah, and for anyone who actually thought I was joking around about, you know, posting a second video, yeah, here you go. Anyways, I don't want to waste any more time on the video, but let's not waste any more time and get on with the What If. And now let's get on to the first thing I want to clarify, and is that this is not gonna continue after the what happened in the forest training camp, because technically I want to cover something else right about now, and if people have already seen, I should already tell you. This is Island. Now the majority of the reason why I didn't cover Island until now, one, I was slow progress about uploading any video when I first posted this What If. Yeah, thank God I returned to the tracks of actually posting What Ifs on proper time. Seriously, I think I would have had more subs now than I have currently. Why did I say that twice? Yeah. But yeah, also for another reason why I'm posting Island now instead of should it be posted after I was looking into some time numbers and when it should be taking place, and it's always after the end of season 3 before the end of season 4, so it's smack dab in the middle. So before you're wondering, yes, I will be covering the other two movies as well, but I need to make some adjustment with the plot that I'm currently going on. The movies will definitely be somewhat of a bigger project, but I don't know if I'm just gonna keep on covering Island or am I gonna do it. But since this is still in the middle of season 3 and season 4, this means that the timeline wise speaking, Midoriya just won the sports festival and currently him and Ryoko are not dating. Wait. Yeah, they're still not dating. So another reason for that would be that I didn't clarify when the dating happened, mostly because I didn't want to show that. But did I have a timeline in mind that one of the plans I had for the series was having them hook up after Island, which technically is now going to happen. So the Ryoko and Midoriya relationship that you're going to see here, or Izuru in this case, is going to be before they hooked up. So yeah, that should explain some of the problems that is going to go on. Another reason why this What If was a lot more delayed before I decided to post it was for the goddamn script. But it just took a lot of rewriting since of the whole thing with Wolfman and things I'm gonna be foreshadowing for the next few parts. But let's not waste any more time and get on with the What If. Midoriya was basically seeming to be in his normal day as he would before someone knocked on his door. "Come in," Izuru would then say, as it would be Leader. Leader, what do you want?" This letter came to you." "I see." Midoriya would immediately see the letter as Leader would leave the room, closing the door. Midoriya would open the letter before it says, "To the winner of the sports festival, Izuru Kamukura, we want to congratulate you by giving you these tickets." Midoriya would look at the ticket. "The tickets are for the place called Island. I think you've already heard of this sports festival winner. So, due to this, and since you know of this place, we have decided to give the sports festival winner an extra trip to Island. Not just that, we've given you 2 tickets. One for you and one for your friend, or if you have a lover, one for that. The reason we just keep writing sports festival winner instead of your name is because this letter was written before the winner of the sports festival was announced. So, sorry about that." Midoriya would sigh before looking at the ticket, wondering who should he take. Maybe with Chaco? Bakugo seems nice. Kirishima? Leader? Midoriya would think for a bit. Before someone then comes into his mind as a blush would fall. God, I hope she doesn't think I'm taking her on a date. Midoriya would immediately take the ticket before putting it on his putting it in his pocket pants, before he decides to go to where Ryoko's room is. Knocking on the door, Ryoko would come out. "Hey Ryoko, can we talk on private?" Ryoko would nod her head. "Yeah, sure Midoriya." As the boat would then go into the living room, luckily there's no one in. Midoriya would explain the situation and tell her the ticket. "So, do you want to go with me?" Ryoko would have a blushed face before she nods her head frantically, saying yes. Midoriya would then give her the ticket before they also decide to go. Meanwhile, with All Might would basically... Meanwhile, we go to Hajime. So remember, this is still before Seikai, so yeah. Oops. Anyways, let's continue. Hajime would basically be packing his bags and doing his things as he was ready to leave his school, with him making with Chiaki and then walking home with his Yakuza friend, aka his Yakuza family friend, Natsumi. Natsumi would tell him goodbye as he arrived, as Hajime would be walking to the street, ready to go back to his home before All Might shows up. Ah! All Might! Aha! Young Hajime! I've sent him to ask you. All Might would pull out 2 tickets. I have 2 tickets to Eye Island and I'm wondering if you would like to go there with me. Hajime would then say, oh, alright then. Hajime always wanted to visit Eye Island since it was a unique place where all the discoveries and heroism was made. So, he decides to go with All Might. And so they both leave for Eye Island. The same day, Izuku and Ryoko decides to leave. As the boat will arrive, the boat seems to be now wearing a different uniform. Midoriya decides to wear a black hoodie with black pants. His eyes and face being covered by a mask, mostly because the sports festival is still technically more popular here. Midoriya decides to, with Ryoko wearing more of a sun hat, wearing a blue dress, kind of, as she looks like she's ready for the beach. Her suitcase was in her hand. Alright, let's get going, Ryoko. They would arrive at least one day before Hajime, so none of the incident that did happened with it, as Ryoko and Midoriya would be completely amazed. This place is mostly hidden by the villains and it's constantly on the move, so these things like this is going to be impressive. Midoriya would then say, a part of him feels excited to be here, so I guess the past me really wanted to be here. Midoriya would whisper this. As he starts looking around Eye Island, he would see that Ryoko is kind of missing. God, where did she go? Immediately, Midoriya would wonder where she went as he activates one of his other quirks, Sense. As Sense would target the entire area before Midoriya follows where she went. The Sense would be activated as he would basically be looking around before finding Ryoko. Ryoko, I finally found you. Midoriya would see Ryoko there talking to another girl. The girl would have blonde hair and ample chest, wearing what seems to be more of a lab uniform, and her hair tied down. She seems to have blonde hair before she looked at Midoriya. Wearing glasses, Midoriya looks at her. Who may you be? Hi there, my name is Melissa. Melissa Shield. Melissa Shield, huh? Midoriya would wonder before things where he had heard the name before he remembers. Oh, you mean as in, wait, are you by chance related to David Shield? That's correct, he's my dad. Midoriya's jaw would almost drop to the floor, but keeps himself confronted. How the hell did you meet her, Ryoko? Well, Ryoko wouldn't explain the situation. She saw one of the pro heroes she knows, so she immediately ran at him to take his autograph. After that, she realized he was lost and tried to find a way. After a while, she met with her, and thus they basically started to look for him. So, he must be her boyfriend. Boyfriend? Both of them with mouth having blushed face, looking away from each other. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry for misunderstanding you two. No problem. So, what are you guys gonna do now? We thought we can just, explore the island a bit. Midoriya would then say, nothing else? Well, I may be the sports festival winner, but what else can I do? Did you just say the sports festival winner? Immediately Ryoko would recognize him. Oh, right! You're the sports festival winner, the one that basically got the highest score and won the sports festival. Yeah, the sports festival that year was kind of, unique to say the least. Midoriya would say, wondering how many more people he's gonna meet from here. From what he remembers, he may have all been the winner, but beneath them were 2 other people. One with a nightmare quirk. He wonders if he also got invited to this island, and wonders if other people as well, like Bakugo as well. But he decides us to his side. It's a small, meaningful change here. Midoriya won the sports festival with Ryoko, so I know she should also be getting the ticket. But they gave this to the smartest person in the class, or the one that did the most work. And they thought, yeah, Midoriya did it. So yeah, even though Midoriya technically didn't won the sports festival since he basically got second place, they saw how overwhelming he was, so they decided to give him a ticket anyway. About the nightmare guy, so let's go to him. Meanwhile, in a private jet, or should I say, more like a private yacht, someone would come to Eye Island. Driving down would be 2 people. 2 people eerily similar. Sister, did I have to come here? Well, we had to. Plus, I'm the one who dragged you here. You and your nightmare quirks and everything. Screw it, I just wanted to stay at home and do my research. I wonder if we're gonna find Izuku Midoriya. So, whatever. These 2 people being, well, as you all can already guess, since this is Eye Island and the sports festival. But, if you don't know, I will just tell the name. They are Psycho Intelli and her brother Cruiser Intelli. Kuzo Intelli's power is basically living nightmare, like the other guy from the other deku started. What if deku had 6 powers? Yeah. If you want to know, his quirk is basically a living nightmare. It allows him to create his own nightmares, or in case other people's nightmares. So they start to walk around. As one more day would pass, Hajime and the rest of Midoriya's class would arrive, or the rest that made sense. Just like in canon, the rock paper scissors game was won by Uraka and Zero, so the rest of the girls, even though they did come, they're not gonna participate. Kaminari and Dinky, or just Kaminari in this case, but since Minato isn't part of the class, it's instead invisible girl. Soji is the one who came with him, or aka the guy with multiple arms. I think I got the name right? I think I kind of forgot about it. Just it's kind of hard to remember all the students of class 1A. This is why what if that I didn't get Izuku into it. I just chose 12 people. I can always Google them up because they're gonna be in me. What if? But yeah, enough rambling. Let's get on with what if from more on. One by one, everyone would basically be dead, including Bakugo, who was down by Kirishima. Let's just say that Kirishima somehow finds some connection and managed to brought them in. With Hazumi and All Might basically being there, All Might once again being casted with Hazumi looking away. Before, he didn't meet up with Melissa Sealed. All Might would then say, "Meet my niece." "Oh, nice to meet you there, Melissa." Immediately both of them would shake hands, getting to know each other. They both will laugh and enjoy their company as they then decide to go. Uraka seeing the Melissa and Hazame there but ignoring them because, well, it technically made no sense because both of them don't know each other yet. As they were all going, Melissa hears a familiar voice. "Melissa! Ryoko! For running into here, isn't it? When running you into here. Hazame. Izuru." Both of them would look at each other. Both of the girls will realize that both of the boys know each other. Do you guys know each other? Well, I did an internship with him. Wow, so you did an internship with a student from another school? What school are you from? Hope speak. Wow, that's nice. She would then say, yeah, thanks for that. Hazumi would have a smile on his face, kind of making Ryuko a little bit, she doesn't know how to feel about it. Thank you, Ryuko would then say, realizing that she doesn't feel this kind of weird sense when she's around Izuru. Why Hazumi then? Who knows? Even the Junko personality inside of her is questioning this. If Danganronpa people know, they know. As the bell would be talking, finally Uraka would then say, "Midoriya!" "Oh, Utako." Yeah, just if you guys remember, every time anyone says Midoriya, there's a saying Izuru. So yeah. What are you guys doing here? Momo then explains the situation as they then decides to go to a cafe to eat, drink. But then after a while, basically Kaminari and Sozi comes to serve them. Midoriya asks about the suit and why they're there, explaining that they did some community service. After a while, they will meet up with Lita saying hi to them and Midoriya waving back, but him explaining the situation with Ingenium and everything else. See, the timeline really makes sense if this takes after sports festival. Yep, it totally does. Midoriya would then say, anyways, Hazumi would then say, I wouldn't test out my quirk. Midoriya would then say, I feel a little bit lacking, but yeah, where should we go? As Midoriya hits a boom explosion. As Midoriya then thinks, Bakugo. Immediately going where they heard the explosion, they see it was, again, just Bakugo. Moving to the explosion area, destroying the bots, where I'm having a cackling laughter, like a hyena. Oh, hello Kirishima, Midoriya would then say, well, this is gonna happen. Midoriya would jump down with Hajime as well. Hey, we want to take a crack on it. The girl would then say, whoa, only one at a time. Well, Hajime, why don't you go first? Hajime would then go, stretching his body. Alright, if you say so, Midoriya. Hajime would then take a deep breath before red lightning and red veins start to cover his body. Immediately as he starts moving around at rapid speed. Using the glove that Melissa gave him, it's charging a one for all even more, allowing him to go beyond his limit of 20% to at least 30%, completing it in 3.5 seconds. Bakugo's jaw just drops. How the hell? Bakugo would then scream. Simple, he's stronger than you. Anyways, my turn. Immediately everybody would start to wonder what he's going to do. What is this quirk, Hajime? Hajime would land down before saying, well, it's tricky. He has a lot of quirks. A lot of them, so he has multiple quirk user. Midoriya would be basically stressing himself out. Are you ready, sir? Yes. Well, not exactly. What his quirk is called is Black hole. Immediately, a giant miniaturized black hole forms in the palm of Midoriya's hand. As he takes it down, the black hole would immediately go in before sucking everything in, including the robots, the rocks, and everything else, shocking Melissa and the people there. That's a condensed black hole, that's for certain. It's not supposed to be that powerful unless you use some boosting quirks. What is this quirk? Melissa would then ask. All for one. Uraka would then say, sending a shiver down Melissa's spine, and Hajime knowing that there is no. So, you guys know too, huh? Looks like he's not keeping a secret. Wow. 1 second. Ding! The clock would timer would hit as Midoriya would go. Everyone now scared of the sports festival winner, even though they know that he has multiple quirks. Black hole was the first time they saw it. So it's such a powerful quirk. Midoriya would go up, but even David seeing that, almost spitting out his drink. Wait, that's... Yup, All Might would then say, all for one's quirk. How? Don't you remember? David would then recall something. Oh, I see now. Yes, that's why. Oh, anyways, I think no one else is gonna try it. Immediately another one would then come before a bunch of creatures would then come. These would look normal, not like normal creatures, but more like monstrous, nightmarish beings. They don't look humanoid either. I just start to cut and throw all to the others. Others like they were not him. This being, and Midoriya seeing who it was. It's him. Psycho's brother, Uraka would then say. Wait, if he's here, does that mean... hello, Chaco. Psycho and Tali would then say to her, as so would Uraka. Them becoming friends after the sports festival, before she glares at Izuru. Izuru would look at her in the eye as well, knowing what the files she gave him. As after the group goes one by one, only the three of them would stay. So, how much do you know? Not much. It's my father who got the information out of them. So, your father works for the League of Villains? Used to work for the League of Villains. He's one of the fewer people who used to work for One for All for One. I see. That explains the connection you guys have with him. But you should be happy to know that he doesn't work with them anymore. That's a relief, Midoriya would then say, looking at his hand, because if he did, I had to personally take him down. You really don't want information. Do you know about my true identity? Trust us. If we did, we would tell you immediately. We don't want to hide things from people. Psycho would then say, anyways, I heard you're gonna get your professional license soon. Yeah, before this, we have a summer camp to go to. So after that, I'm not so sure anymore. I see. So things are gonna get happening to you. Pretty much. I'm wondering what's with the recent provisional licensing exam is going to happen so early anyways, Midoriya would ask. It's about the Children of Hope. Don't you know what they've been doing? I know. They're spreading the word of the League of Villains more and more, and the populace is divided by this. Some heroes are also divided by this because of that damn video. Midoriya would pull out the phone showing a video of a popular YouTuber with pink hair, butterfly quirk, talking about the League of Villains and the Children of Hope in a positive light. Her getting more and more views. What's her quirk? I would say mutation. Kami's brother, Psyche's brother would then say, mutation? Nightmare? Really? This just give me a nickname? Nightmare? Well, yes, that's what your quirk does, so I thought, don't worry about it. I'm not mad. I'm just kind of happy that someone gave me a nickname. Well, whatever. I wonder if the others are going to come. I wonder how many more people are going to be coming into this island. Probably not that much. Hajime would then say, you heard everything? Nope. Just the part about it. I wonder how many more people are going to come. Alright then, so if you guys are ready for the party, Midoriya would go to Ryoko's side as they would start to walk away. As after that, I believe it would be night time. And, well, let's just say that something does happen. Wolfman, seeing the security cameras, would realize that boy is here. Wolfman would be scared shitless. The doctor told me that he would not be here. But does this mean that I get to test out him? Wolfman would then smile before he takes a small pill. This would give me enough power. David, who had originally called up the villains, this one's actually being actors actually. And not needing to use All Might's power up because All Might is technically fixed. He just recently gave it. Thanks to the courtesy of Midoriya. All Might would then say, I am more powerful than ever. As he attends the expo. The expo would be going good. But alright, compliments on the fancy dresses that Midoriya decided to wear. Midoriya wear a pure butler outfit basically. Just telling you that. More like smexy butler outfit. So yeah, if anyone can find that image of Izuru, send that to me. Or, well, just leave a link to the comment because I don't know why I want to see it. Just don't know. Meanwhile, Ryoko wear a pure red dress, elegant red dress with a missing part cutting to the thighs. She first of all questioned why she was given this dress and when she bought it, but Momo said it was looking good on her. After a while, they even met Todoroki in the party with Endeavor. Endeavor looking at Midoriya before he then again looks at him. Do you know? I don't know anything. Todoroki, why don't you go with your friends? Your mom is waiting for me. Yeah, sure, Dad. Immediately Endeavor would take a drink, ready to go to where his wife and other kids are. As he places a drink there. Here you go, dear. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. As with him would be Natsu and his other children. Anyways, Toya, how's your quirk control going? It's good, Dad. I'm gonna get the deprivation I've already got and gonna graduate this year. Good. So a little bit of explanation of Endeavor in this timeline. I would like to explain how he got so good, but that is when Midoriya's past gets revealed. So for now, it's not going to be happening. Sorry. Yeah, let's just continue. As after a while, everyone would basically be chilling out, drinking drinks, and just having some fun. When out of nowhere, they had a big boom. As Midoriya can see it, he can sense a name familiar. Midoriya would then go out, seeing someone covered in metals. Or almost pure metal like. Midoriya would immediately go punching him aside. Well, that takes care of it, as the man would bounce back. Hello, Izuru, spit slapping him away. Ryoko, seeing this, would immediately start shooting a ki blast / beams of light, as he would basically be sliding them away. Nice try. Immediately going to where Ryoko is, even though knowing the situation, grabbing her face before slamming her down to the ground. Everyone shocked, including David and All Might. All Might taking no chance, immediately go punching him in the face. But Wolfman would not even buzz. What the? All Might would then say, All Might, you're getting weak. Wolfman would then say, grabbing his All Might's face as well before slamming him aside. All Might, Hajime would then say, immediately wearing the gloves, immediately going as well. 40%! Punching him, breaking the armor a little bit before sending him trashing to the ground. Wow. Hajime would then say, that's powerful. Midoriya would also get up from the rubble. That guy caught me off guard. All Might, you okay? I'm fine, but what even is he? Midoriya would then say, I don't know, but I can sense something in him. Something similar to me. Wait, is he like you? No, it's more like me. I feel natural with this power. Him, on the other hand, he feels unnatural, to say the least. I think I need more of a clarification. Well, I don't know how, but it just doesn't feel right. The Wolfman would then get up, immediately touching the ground. The metal pipes and everything else surrounding the area would also start to go around Hajime, Midoriya, and everything. Hajime would start to kick them. Again, this is before Yakuza. This is before he unlocks any of the other quirks. Hajime would basically be shooting it away. Before one of them goes to attack any of the other girls, Hajime would immediately arrive. In the moments of desperation, Black Whip would then come out, grabbing them, taking them out, but at the same time going back. Hajime not realizing that he basically just unlocked the first of his many quirks. Immediately more and more of the pipes and other stuff would start to surround them, with Midoriya and All Might taking them out. Midoriya using his fire flakes multiple times to burn them away, as All Might uses his fire fist. These pills are amazing! Pills, Midoriya would then say, wondering if this has some sort of drug-like trigger. Izuku, Midoriya, All Might, I gotta say, even with All for One's defeat, you still haven't cleared everything. What? All Might would then say, shocked. Midoriya stopped in his track and hearing Hajime would hear this, looking away. That's correct. The doctor. He is still here. All Might would wonder who the doctor is. Midoriya would immediately get a flashback. Yeah, I see. So you do know him. And these pills were specifically made to deal with you and threats like you. He would immediately say it to it. Even though these are more of a recent invention, they're still powerful nonetheless. Midoriya would then immediately kick Wolfman in the chin, sending him flying across the buildings, but Hajime immediately spinning out, using full cowling to slam him to the ground. Hajime is a lot more flexible with his quirk than Midoriya is, who imitated All Might, which Hajime isn't doing. Hajime would immediately blast him with fingerprints, as Midoriya would then go slamming him with fire flick, immediately then using fires and turning some of the ground beneath him into spear. You do know those cause actual money fix, right? Hajime would then say, yeah, as you were not doing property damage enough. Boom, 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 boom. The villain would then get flying before Wolfman stands back up. His armor would start to crack. He would immediately laugh with a sarcastic laugh before he immediately charges at him. You two are good, slamming each other's head before All Might comes, swinging on him a gut punch. His armor would start to crack more and more with Class 1A realizing, one by one, everyone would basically be damaging him. From Todoroki using his eyes to Endeavor using his highest degree of flame, to even Darby helping out, but him getting skin problems. Midori realizing, well then go to where Darby is, one saying if he is okay, Darby saying there's no problem before Midori healing him. Darby realizing that all of his skins that were burned or damaged were fixed now. He started to realize that he can fight more and more. Immediately, Midori would immediately jump into the air before swinging an axe into the villain's head, with him holding it, slamming Midori across the ground. How is he so strong? Midori would then say, I'm even using muscular quirk in combination with other strength enhancements. I can just make cracks in him. The wolfman would then say, these pills are amazing. Hajime would immediately kick him. Yeah, stop being destructive. 100%. Immediately he punches him, but his feeling like his bones just immediately sat. Hajime would then grunt in pain, realizing that this is the first time he used 100%. His bones may have not broken, but his arms surely feels damaged. With Midori going as well, punching him with 100% as well, with his muscle tissue being destroyed. Midori would then scream as his healing factor would start healing him. This man is tougher than we thought. They didn't realize that the punches they hit him with was enough. Hajime, can you handle this? I'm not so sure. Give me your hand. As Hajime feels his strength returning. What did you give me? One of my healing quirks. The one I stole from the Nomo. As immediately they both would smile before going 100%, doing the most evilest Wombo Mambo combo JJK style you can ever think. Basically what I'm trying to say is that they basically jumped him. Like there was no tomorrow. Left, punch, right, punch, left, right. Immediately they would be using 100% of their strength. Hajime's bones would be breaking and instantly regenerating empty punch. With Midori's muscle tissues and even sometimes his fingers cracking were also regenerating. It wasn't for the regeneration quirk, well let's just say they couldn't. They kicked him up into the sky before landing with her. Detroit Smash! Both of them would scream out before he finally falls to the ground, limping and lifeless. Oh god. Yeah, we did it. As the boat almost fall down, Ryoko would rush at Midori's side, with All Might catching Hajime. We make a good team. Yep. So, are you gonna take this quirk? I'll give you back when you need it. Sure. Midori would take it, his injuries immediately healing back. You know, that was my most powerful healing quirk. Said. The board would laugh as the days then passed, and that's where I'm gonna end things up. Hope you guys liked this part and the double upload I did today. And anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, please don't forget, and help me get to 100 subs and make the channel great in the future. Anyways.